Hello and welcome to GH Hausa. Let's learn Ghana Hausa. Sanda zuwa. How are you doing? Ya kake ya kike? Ya kowa da kowa? Ya iyayen? Ya yayanni ya kakanni? So it's another day and Juma Mubarak to each and every one of you. Princess Nat Sunday. Sanda zuwa kuma. Yakub Mustafa sanda zuwa to my life. Yes. So here we learn how to speak Hausa, not just any Hausa, but the way Ghanaians we speak our Hausa. Fadanchi sanda zuwa. Someone you may ask, do we even have what you call Ghana Hausa? Yes, we do. If I say Ghana Hausa, it's because we have our old way of speaking it. Oju Ofutu. Oju O42. I like it. You have my name. That's good. Nice seeing you here. Ibrahim Sandazua. And we just started. Nikuma Alhamdulillah na lafia. Na lafia. So, is it Abena? Yes, Abena. Abena with AR. Welcome. Yeah. 21st May, Sandazua to my life. Of course. I'm happy to have all of you here. And definitely we shall learn. Whenever we meet, it's about we learning something new or a word you know. And Obo, Sandazua to my life. Welcome to GH Hausa. Let's learn Ghana Hausa together. Fresh lady. Without much ado, we'll be starting our live. We'll be starting the lesson in a minute. Or let me say, in less than a minute, we will start. To, mu dai muna lafiya, kagan kuma naje na cire gashin kaina, a naje na yi baba. Shi yasa ina nan in gwada muku abu saboda shi ne zo live. So faithfulness, welcome to my live. In less than a minute, we'll be starting with the lesson that you are supposed to learn today. That's 35, we have to start. Send us again. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do so. It's very simple. Go to YouTube, search for GH_Hausa, and you subscribe to our YouTube channel. So that's where you get the replay of our live. And apart from that one too, you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. That place you can easily download our videos. Here too, you can easily download it. But unless you share it on your story. Let's start with today's lesson. Today, I will not be writing on my board, so I expect you to write in the comment section for me. So let's start with our lesson. But guys, you are not power tapping on the screen. Power tap on your screen. You only have 31 hearts. That's bad. That's very bad. Power tap on the screen for me and follow each other. Yes. Power tap on the screen for me, guys. I think if you power tap, then when you power tap and we reach 1,000, then we start with the live, the main live. Laudi, Sandazua. Guys, power tap. If you are not power tapping, we are not continuing with the live. I only have 31 hearts here. I don't know if you are ready to power tap. You are ready to power tap or not. Power tap on the screen for me, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I need from you. Yes, power tap. I have 38 now. Only 38. We have to reach 1,000 before we start with today's lessons. If not, sell Sandazua. Na lafia kefa ya kike. Sell ya kike. So guys, if you hear me saying ya kike, it means how are you? Ya kake, how are you? But the difference is one is to a lady, the other is to a guy. So we are 206 now. We are 255 now. 272 now. So 291. 311. 329. Guys, continue power tapping until we reach 1,000. I'm not starting with the lesson. Until we reach 1,000, I'm not starting with the lesson. And while you continue, let me just show you how I love Ghana. Yes, you see, this is my Ghana flag. She was written on it, Yes, it was given to me by Ghana Coordinating Council, Paris. So, guys, we love Ghana. Let's stay here and learn Ghana Hausa. Yan kutata kan screening nan kutata. So we are currently at 830. Good. We are going 881. I believe we are 900. Yes. So we are starting the lessons. Guys, a promise is a promise. Let's start. The first word we are going to learn today is Fara. F-A-R-A. Let's start with the word F-A-R-A. F-A-R-A. I wish my board was behind me so that I could be writing F-A-R-A. So Princess Anada has written it here and she has pinned it. Fara. Fara. If you hear the word Fara, it means to start. Fara, to start. You get it? Fara, to start. So let's form some sentences with no. Let's form a sentence with the word Fara. An fara marching nang. An fara marching nang. Meaning, have they started the march? An fara marching nang. Or sun fara marching nang. Have they started the march? Ka fara aiki. Have you started working? Ka fara aiki. Aiki is work. Ka fara. Have you started? Ka fara aiki. You say, na fara aiki. I've started working. I've started working. You start. Ka fara. Kai ka fara. Ke kifara. You start. Ke fara or ke kifara. You can simply say ke fara or ke kifara. Kai fara or kai kafara. Meaning you start. She should start or she has started. Let me say she has started. You say ta fara. Ta fara. Now we've started our live. We say mun fara live. Mun fara live or mun fara live. We've started our live. Hajiya Ramat Sandazwa. Maybe you are watching you like watching a specific telenovela, and you know that they started that telenovela exactly at 8 o'clock a.m. or p.m. So you want to ask someone whether they've started the telenovela or not. So you ask the person, Hajiya Hawa, an fara telenovela nan, an fara telenovela nan. If you know the name, instead of saying telenovela, you just mention the name of the thing. So an fara kunkun bagiya. I believe that's what majority of you liked. An fara kunkun bagiya. An fara taxi driver. An fara join my car. An fara news. Have we started the news? Now let's still stay on the word F-A-R-A. Fara. We are going to use it in a different way. The Fara, if you pronounce it Fara, Fara is the same spelling but different way of pronouncing it. Fara, Fara. Instead of Fara, now you pronounce it Fara. Just like the word let me say the word L-I-V-E. You know it can be live or what? Live. Live or live. And you know what it means. Live, you know the meaning. Live, you know what it means. So, Fara, if you hear the word Fara, 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 not Fara. The first one is Fara, that's to start. The second one is Fara, Fara. Fara means fair. Let me say fair. Fair. If something is fair, it's fara. And furry, furry is white. Furry, white. So if I want to say this paper is white, now I will say wanga paper furry ne. Wanga paper furry ne. Wanga paper furry. You see, this one is not white. You see, it looks like the same. It looks like the same. So unless I use something different, let me use this green one. Aha. Hey. Okay, this is green and this white. Aha, yes, you can see it now. So one furry, One, green. Green, I will let you know the name very soon. But now we are learning furry, so let's learn a furra. So furra is fair. If you meet someone, you want to say maybe Nadia Buhari is fair. Nadia Buhari is fair. Say Nadia Buhari Farani. Nadia Buhari Farani. But sometimes, let me say Nigerian Hausa, they say Nadia Buhari Farache. Farache. C-H-E. Farache. To differentiate between the woman, the feminine, and the male. Nadia Buhari Farache. But Farah means fair. Who else? Majid Michel Farah. Majid Michel Farah. So Majid Michel is fair. So fair in complexion, exactly. Farah, fair in complexion. And we can also say, who else? He is fair. She Farani. She Farani. She Farani. She Farani. And as I said, furry is white. Furry is white. So let me... Furry is white. I'm coming. Let me search for something here. No. Guys, a minute, please. But guys, while we are learning, if you have any question, you can ask. If you have any question, let me know. You can write it in the comment section, then I will answer. So we've learned two words, no, not two words, yes, two words spelled the same way just now. We've learned furra and furry. Furra and furry. We've learned furra. We've learned furry, and we've also learned fara. Yes, amfara, that means we've started. Amfara, we've started, or they've started. Willie, welcome Willie. How are you doing? So amfara, they've started, we've started. You know the when you see the it's just like in French using the word on, O-N, on, in French. You know, in French the word on can mean they, can mean one, can mean we in English. And it's the same thing in French. I can see Venus here. So it's the same thing in French. If you see on, it can mean in English we, they, and one. It can also mean one. And in English, if you use one in English, hello Venus, how are you doing Venus? So if you use one in English as a pronoun, the word one as a pronoun, in French, it can equally be we, it can equally be on, it can equally be they. Like English, you yourself, you know one can represent either we, one needs to eat, meaning I have to eat, or we have to eat, or they have to eat, or you must eat. Venice, I'm also doing excellent. I'm glad seeing you here. So Venice, Sandazwa, welcome. How do you call it? How will you say it even in German? I've forgotten my German right now. But Sandazwa, welcome. Yes. And let's continue with the lesson that we are learning. So practically, I believe we are learning this word. Welkomen. Willkommen. Is that willkommen or welkomen? Willkommen. And that's welcome. Yes, and the response is danke. I'm starting, meaning, okay, I'm starting, you will say either zan or dan fara. Zan fara or dan fara. I'm starting. Zan fara or dan fara. I'm starting. It's equally like saying I'm going to start. In French, you will say je commence. Je commence. Je commence. Say I'm starting. I'm starting. Je commence. In Hausa, either zan fara or dan fara. Zan or dan, if you use it, it simply means like to be going to. To be going to. But in the Nigerian way, it rather be I will start. I will start. In Hausa, Zamfara. Zamfara Hausa, it will mean I will start. But in Ghana way, if you say Zamfara or Damfara, then you want to say I'm starting or I'm going to start. I'm going to start. Any other question? Any other question for me, ladies and gentlemen? Do you have any other question for me? I can see Felicia Nyame Che. Felicia Nyame Che Akwaba. Princess Nat says she has a question. Kina had a question. To Barinji. One question kiki there. Barinji question the kiki there. So Princess Nat says she has a question. She wrote the question, meaning yes, I have a question. Yes, I have a question. Oui, j'ai une question. Oui, j'ai une question. Karen Sandozua, welcome, bienvenue. Princess Nat says she has pinned a question. Malam Yankuri, can fara be used as the antonym of unjust? Unjust. Okay, I've never used that. Okay, it's rather be unjust, unfair. Yes, unjust, unfair. It can equally be used as such. Like one guy bin da kayin gari be da fara. Some people may use it to mean unjust. I can see Paul, I can see you here. Paul Sanders, welcome. Bienvenue ici. Willkommen. Yes, my German is being better. So sometimes it could be used as such, Princess Nad. It could be used as such. It depends on how you are able to manipulate the word. You see? It's just like English saying this unfair, this unfair, this unjust. Unfair. But it depends on how you use it. But unfair too sometimes could be used as that. And you see, fair, to mean unfair, you have to add ba, you have to add the negative to it, ba. Because fair, if you use fara can also mean gaskiya, like the word fair. Gaskiya is fair. Gaskiya ce. Barigi. Barigi. Ibrahim, I don't know that word. Barigi or barigi. Let me check. Excuse me, if they have it in Nigerian Hausa too, maybe it could help me. Barigi. Barigi is also not in Nigerian Hausa. Okay. You wanted to say barigi. If you say bari simply means to stop. G, listen. Bari, stop. G, listen. So stop and listen. Bari, G. So stop, listen. So you can also say stop and listen. Bari kaji or bari kiji. Bari ji. Bari kaji or bar kaji. Bari kiji. And the I in front of the bari, you can make it silent. It could be silent. So instead of saying bari, you can say bar. So stop what you are doing. Bar abin da kake yin nan. Or bar abin da kike yin nan. Stop what you are doing. Bar abin da kake yi. Or bar abin da kike yi. Or bar abin da kuke yi. Stop what you are doing. And if you want to be specific, like you want to be precise, then you add nan. So bar abin da kake yin nan. Or bar abin da kike yin nan. Or bar abin da kuke yin nan. You stop what you are doing. Bar abin da kake yi, bar abin da kike yi. Gaya mata ta bar abin da take yi. Tell her to stop what she's doing. Gaya mata ta bar abin da take yi. Tell him to stop what he's doing. You say, gaya mishi ya bar abin da yake yi. Gaya mishi. Tell him, mishi. She is him. And tell him to stop what he is doing. The he here will become ya. So, gaya mishi ya bar abin da yake yi. Tell him to stop what he's doing. Guys, do you have any question? Question, no question. We have about 7 minutes left. 7 minutes more left. If you don't have any question, if you have any question, ask. I mean, it can be general question. You get it? It can be general question. Oh, today you don't have anybody to play with. Any question? Let me check. Malam ya ake ce feet cikin Ghana Hausa. Okay. Feet is, let me use the first word, leg. Kafa. Kafa. Lady Rashida sanda zuwa. Lady Rashida na nan. Lady Rashida sanda zuwa. So let me start with the word leg. You know the word leg is kafa. And it's just like in Chi, when you say a nine, or nine is your leg. Or nine ase is what, your feet or your foot. Or nine ase, your feet or your foot. Either the singular or the plural. And in Hausa too, it's the same thing. In Hausa too, is the same thing. But if you want to say the plural, then it will be kafafua. I think in Nigerian Hausa, they would rather say kafafu. But in Ghana, where you say kafafua meaning feet. Kafafua. So it's still the same way, just like chi. Kafafua, kasan kafafua. Yeah? But it's still kafafua, the feet. So if you want to ask the person, what is your foot size? You will simply say, kafanka nawa ne, kafanka nawa ne. Kana sa wan kafa, kana sa wan kafa. Kana sa wan kafa. Which size or which leg do you wear? Like, oshe, onai, oshe sen, onai, oshe sen. That's how it will be if I'm to translate it. And Ibrahim says, kasan, meaning you know, kasan. You say kasan, you have to ask kasan shi. You know him or do you know him? Kasan shi. Kasanta. Do you know her or you know her? Kasan, then you add Kasan Black Beauty. Do you know Black Beauty? Black Beauty. Kinsan Ibrahim. Black Beauty, do you know Ibrahim? So that's the word. Princess Nat, na amsa questioning ki ko ba kan nan ba? To Princess Nat, na gode. Kafan kanawa. Yes. Which size do you wear? Yeah, you can say that one too. Any other question, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, do you have any other question? If not, I think we may play a game. And which game should we play? Lightning questions and answers. Okay, we've been given a question here by TikTok. I don't know why they gave it to me in French. If you can see the question. Yes, kana son means you like. Kana son ta, you like her. Kana son shi, you like him. Kina son shi, you like him. Kina son ta, you like her. So, kana so, kina so means you like. Now we've been given a question. It says in French, où aimerais-tu voyager ensuite et pourquoi? Where do you wish to travel to and why? This is the question that we've been given. Où aimerais-tu voyager? Et ensuite, et pourquoi? Where do you wish to travel to next and why? Voyage means to. Voyage means to. Okay, I have a DJ Abba. Let me have him. DJ Abba.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Yari.
Kana lafiya? Barka.
Alhamdulillah, ina lafiya. Kaifa?
Wallahi tamam kalau alhamdulillah.
Mun gode ma Allah.
Kana
Hausa
lafiya?
kan gade ina sama kai don Nigeria ne ko ba kan nan ba?
Lala ba haka ne ba. Ni Bahaushen Sudan ne.
Bahaushen Sudan. Shi kenan.
Bahaushen Sudan ne.
Shi kenan.
Kana
So
lafiya?
guys, see, we have DJ AB who is from Sudan. And Sudan is not even part of West Africa and he's speaking Hausa. You get it? Mun gode DJ. To, inda kai ka gana
An
mana
gode.
wani abu ɗin Hausan Sudan domin akwai mutane da yawa nan ba su san komi tsakanin Hausan Sudan ba sai da ban kai ka bar mu san ya aka yi ko kuma kuka zo kuna yin Hausan. Dai Nigeria suka zo wurin suka fara Hausan kuka fara jin Hausan ko ne.
Wallahi mu Hausawa a ƙasar Sudan yani kakanninmu tun da can daga baya
Eh,
daga Najeriya suka zo. Da suka zo Najeriya suka zo Sudan za su aikin haji ilhuwa Saudi Arabia.
eh,
Yalla sai suka zo da suka je suka yi haji sai suka komo yani hanya ce ta tafiya daga Najeriya a biya daga Niger a shiga Sudan daga Sudan a zo Saudi Arabia yin haji ko umra.
ina sama
Kakanninmu a da to da
wannan
suka je
wannan lokaci she ba jirgin sama.
aiwa ba jirgin sama sannan tafiyar kafa ce.
Eh,
To da suka je suka yi haji suka zo Sudan sai suka tsaya a nan. Kuma an suka tsaya a Saudiya yanzu in ka zo Saudiya ka tadda da kai Hausawa yanzu halin ni ina da kakana yani shi dan Saudiya ne kuma yani ya dauki wa yake dan kasa a Saudiya. To kara haka yalla mu a Sudan muna da yawa yani ba mutane ba kaɗan ne ba a Sudan muna da yawa mumkin ne in ce maka mu a Sudan Hausawa a Sudan yani yawan mu ya fi duka bagin yani a kabiloli masal kabila haka yani mun fi ayya kabila yawa ayya kabila a Sudan mun fi ta yawa Hausawa don mu a Sudan a ayya jiha a kowace jiha za ka tadda Hausawa suna nan yani da yawa ka gane.
So guys, you hear what
amma ni he daga baya na san da kwai Hausawa a Ghana.
Hausawa ka san Hausawan da akwai su koyina West Africa. Inda ana maganan West Africa akwai Hausawa koyina. Akwai Hausawa koyina. Ne ka shiga daga
Togo. shigo TikTok tukan.
Ne ka shiga daga Togo, Benin, Mali, Burkina, la Côte d'Ivoire, Senegal, ka shiga kuma da Gambie, wurin duka akwai Hausawa.
Na'am wallahi masha Allah.
Masha Allah.
Lalle muna da yawa.
Saboda shi ne kan dai ka san Hausa da ana batun Hausa da ya zo maganan Afirka da kanshi Hausa ne na biyu daga bayan Swahili. Amma in ka zo duniya da kanshi Hausa ne na daya.
Hausa ne na daya ko Swahili ne na daya?
Ya ake kiran shi maganan Afirka da ake yi Hausa ne na daya da ana batun duniya. Amma in ka zo cikin Afirka da kanshi Swahili ne farko.
In na fahimci zancenka yani duka a yarurrukan Afirka Hausa ne na daya.
Na biyu.
Swahili farko?
Hausa ne na daya.
Okay, na gane.
kamar yanzu da ake magana akwai wasu da suke hausawa daga saudiya
Mm,
akwai hausawa
ai,
a germany da ake kiransu da ka shiga us ba ka samun swahili
eh,
wurin saboda shi ne ya bar hausa ya zama na daya inda ana batun language africa cikin a duniya.
okay, okay,
Buachare, thank
okay.
you very much for the rose. Na gode.
Masha Allah, Masha Allah, Masha Allah. Na gode, diga lafiya.
Na gode sosai. Wanga ka zo
Na
ka
gode,
gwada mana mu
ni
kuma
ma na yi farin
yau
ciki,
mun san
na
kuma
yi
akwai
farin ciki
Hausawa
da
daga
kaɗa goni.
Saudi.
Na
To,
gode, diga lafiya. To, bismillah,
Bismillah.
diga
So guys,
lafiya.
if you just realize something, we ended with Bismillah. We ended with Bismillah. It's just like in Ghana Hausa too, when we start eating, when we start eating, the first word that we say is Bismillah. It's like when we are also inviting, we say Bismillah. Odogu, wait, Odogu are rich auntie. Odogu, I'm confused. Today you came with Odogua. Odogua. Odogu Sendazua. So guys, you've learned something today that Hausa is also spoken in Saudi Arabia. And DJ gave us how Hausa ended up being in Saudi Arabia and how the Hausa people ended up being in Sudan. And the fact that even the Hausa people in Hausa speakers in Sudan are even more than some of the Aboriginals. You get it? So these are the reason why you need to learn the Hausa language. And I believe Ghana, yes, they've adapted Arabic, of course, a language that is taught in uh, Quranic schools and also in the Islamic schools. Yet, I believe Hausa is a language that ECOWAS should accept and the African Union should accept. That's something that they should. ECOWAS is quite unfortunate, has official language as English, French, Portuguese, which is very sad. I don't know why we have those leaders who are not promoting our language. Just yesterday, Chinese language promotion minister was in Ghana, and that minister met the deputy minister of foreign affairs. If you don't know, go and watch the news. The Chinese minister of promoting the Chinese language, yeah, was in Ghana purposely to promote the Chinese language. They want us to start promoting the Chinese language. Yet we've not been able to establish a language facility that will ensure that our language is being promoted in such a way that if someone wants to come to our continent to learn, that person too must also learn our language, pass a test. If not, the person will not be accepted. It's about time that Africa we think twice. We have to reason. Africa must rise. All these are parts. Accepting and pushing your language. That means making it written and also using it in your official documents. Fortunately, we have Hausa. We have some of the constitutions written in Hausa, which is good. There is only one thing that has been translated a lot in almost all languages. That is the Bible has been translated almost in all languages in the world. Yet, scientific journals and other stuff have not been translated in our languages, which is crazy, guys. God knows that we are worshiping Him, but we have to worship Him with our brain too. So, Princess Nad wrote something about a journey, and I couldn't read it. I think I saw Qatari, that's African Qatari here. Ok, Princess Nad wrote, j'adorerais voyager dans tous les pays africains parce que j'aime mon continent. Princess Nad, that's good. Moi aussi, j'aime mon continent. Je souhaite voyager dans presque tous les pays, surtout, how do you call it? Oui, Rwanda, Kenya. Je peux même parler de Mauritius. Oui, c'est ça. Guys, any other question? If there's no question, I believe we have exhausted our time and we have to end the live. Hey, Kitla. We've exhausted our time, and if you don't have any question, we will end here. And I hope to see you again. Make sure you follow us here on TikTok. If possible, subscribe to our TikTok channel. Subscribe. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel, our WhatsApp channel. Follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. And don't forget to join us every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, exactly 7:30 p.m. GMT and Central European Time, 9:30 p.m. KB, send us well. I think KB has been coming late recently. KB, you've been coming late. KB, why? Pourquoi? Yeah. Odogu. Wait, oh. How many Odogus do we have? I only know my Odogu, my Nigerian Hausa teacher. But I think we have a lot of Odogu. This is another different KB. Hey, today we've been getting imposters here. Oasisma, hello, how are you? Yade, ça va? I think we have a lot of KB and a lot of Odogu. Today we've gotten 3 Odogus. Yaya. And guys, we have Yaya. Yaya Zuber. Yaya, we've learned the word Yaya. We said Yaya can be elder brother or elder sister. Yaya can be elder brother or elder sister. And it's used to refer to someone who is older. You want to give the respect. And the word Yaya is one of the words that you can find almost in every language. Yaya is just like mama. Mama. It's just like mama and dada and papa. Yaya is part of them. These 3 words, you can find them almost in every language. In Fanti, for example, we say yaya, yaya. In Kusasi, we also say yaya. I mean, almost every language. In French, they also have yaya, yaya, and which represents someone who is the oldest in the family. I think I've given a bit lecture on Yaya's name. So we will end here. Rashida, Lady Rashida Nagodi, Princess Nagodi. And guys, thank you all for coming, joining us today. And we hope to see you soon. And guys, as I said, Joy My Car is about to bring you something big. I will be back soon. So I will be back soon. You can say it in 2 ways. You can use dao. Na dao be weni jimawa. Na dao be weni jimawa. Na dao be weni jimawa. Or you can say na komo be weni jimawa. Na komo be weni jimawa. Dao is like to pass by. And dao how do you call it? Now, komo is like to return. Komo. Now, komo be when jimawa. When we say koma is return. Komo comes from the word koma. We say koma gida, return home. Koma gida, return home. You know, to be back is to return. To be back is to return. So if you say koma gida, return home. So na komo. You can say na koma. Na komo gida. I will be back soon. Na komo be wani jimawa. Or you can say na komo de zungano. Go and come. Go te or j. You can either say te or you can say j. Come zo. So take a zo. Go and come. Take a zo. Take a zo. Take a zo. Go and come. This is Odogu from Ghana. And I have my Odogu from Nigeria who has also been here. So Odogu from Ghana. That's how I say Odogu one from Ghana. So you either say te or je to mean go. If I say je gida or te gida, meaning go home. Nanasafu te gida, meaning nanasafu go home. Nanasafu je gida, nanasafu go home. Nanasafu zo, nanasafu come. Noli, zo, meaning noli, come. You get it? Zo, in some language you say wana. Noli wana. Noli wana. And that is Dagomba. Some will say wa, meaning come. And some will say, and that's fra 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 too also says wana. Okay. Wana. And grushi. In grushi you will say wa. Grushi you say wa. I mean grushi is like Dagomba, if you can speak it. Any other language, any other question, ladies and gentlemen? Any other question? But I appreciate your presence today, and I appreciate the fact that you were able to tap on your screen for me. And I hope to see you soon if you don't have any question. So let's end here, and inshallah we shall meet again. Juma Mubarak to each and every one of you. I love you all. Shuyan Juma. Inshallah we shall meet again. Ciao. Bye. Hey, I have Chef Zara who has joined. Guys, let me say this last thing before I end. If you want to enjoy your Hausa speaking, go to Chef Zara's live or Chef Zara's page. Go and watch Chef Zara's videos and laugh. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to her page, like it, laugh, and in case you don't understand anything that Chef Zara said, maybe a Hausa word you don't understand, just tag me. Just do at GH Hausa. I will be there to answer you. I just love going to Chef Zara's page just to laugh. I just love going there. So make sure you follow Chef Zara and go and enjoy some Hausa, special Hausa from her. She does add English to it. So don't worry. You will enjoy it. How do we say week? Okay, weekend. In fact, the word weekend doesn't exist in Hausa. Even in Chi, you see weekend, Chi they will say na watching ewiye. Yet we don't have a serious na watching ewiye. Let me see here. Let me see weekend. Of course, it's the same thing in Hausa. You say karshen mako. Yeah, you get it. Karshen mako. Some will say karshen mako. Some will say karshen mako. So karshen means the end. Karshe. If I say karshen live, the end of our life. Karshen takadang, the end of the papers. So it's the end of the week. The end of the week. Karshen watan, the end of the month. The end of the month. Because weekend itself, there's no specific word like weekend. That's why even in French, they don't have weekend. Instead of they saying fin de la semaine, they also say weekend. Weekend. Marani amama. Marani amama. It's Marani amama. I hope I'm pronouncing the Marani well, but amama I'm pronouncing it well. I'm pronouncing it well. Amama sandezwa. So kareshe the end. Kareshe the end. Spy gods. Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, yan wayina mun kare. Shi yasa ya ci in sauka. Sin Jonathan baka zo da maza ba, amma na gode ma likes and thank you for the likes. Na gode ma likes da na gode ma son da ka bani ga Hajiya Maryam. Baki zo da maza ba? Ba ku zuwa da maza, ba ku zuwa da maza. Hajiya Maryam baki zo da maza ba, na gode. So guys, you have to end here and see you soon. See you on Monday. Ciao. Bye.